In Southeast Asia, organized crime networks are utilizing digital technologies, including AI, to lure vulnerable job seekers into scam centers, where they're trafficked and forced to run online financial scams, targeting innocent people all around the world.
This is trafficking in persons for forced criminality, and it's spreading globally.
With victims reported coming from more than 50 countries from all around the world. In 2020 to 2025, approximately 74% of all known victims coerced into scam centers were reported to be trafficked into Southeast Asia. These victims are forced to carry out romance scams, crypto fraud, and impersonation schemes, defrauding others online for the profit that goes directly to organized criminal groups.
It often starts with a message, a job post offering high pay, free travel, and exciting work abroad in legitimate sectors such as IT, human resources, hospitality, and similar. They are recruited by agents, workers, or even people they know often linked to the criminal networks. They are told to enter as tourists with promises that visa and work permit will be sorted later. Once they land, their passports and other documents are taken for so-called visa processing. They are then moved through transit countries, sometimes through places like Thailand, before being smuggled across borders into scam centers.
Inside the compounds, conditions are harsh and very dangerous. Victims are forced to scam up to 18 hours a day, often without breaks or medical care if they need it. Mistakes can get them beaten, electrocuted, or locked in isolation with limited or no food or water. Their phones and IDs are taken. They are prohibited from leaving the compound without permission. Many are resold to other compounds or threatened if they try to escape. Their risks include beatings, sexual abuse, threats of organ removal, or even death.
Everything was controlled with fear and financial intimidation.
They treated us like enslaved people.
Some even jumped from the third floor and broke their legs.
There were bodies that were burned to hide the evidence. There were some drugs, like you get exploited.
But let's say a victim manages to escape the compound or to be rescued. Here's another bad news. It isn't always the end of personal struggle to go back to old life.
Some victims might be misidentified, and as such, they are at risk of being charged for crimes they were forced to commit. Without passport and business support, many cannot return home or access assistance services. Some are deported without legal and psychological aid. Survivors face depression, anxiety, and guilt from scamming innocent people. Some report suicidal thoughts. Victims should be provided with trauma-informed care, legal support, and long-term psychological help. Support should be available even before formal identification to prevent further harm and re-trafficking. For many, regaining freedom does not erase trauma. The scars of trafficking last a lifetime.
So, how can we stop trafficking in persons, forced criminality in scam centers? It starts by knowing the sign of trafficking traps, raising awareness and developing tools to protect job seekers from fake offers, reporting and calling social media platforms and job sites to counter harmful job advertisement, and supporting survivors with care and no judgment. At the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, we're responding through targeted and comprehensive initiatives, working with member states to strengthen justice systems, protect vulnerable communities, and dismantle criminal networks that exploit hope and desperation of thousands of job seekers in this region and beyond. We remain fully committed to ending trafficking in persons and migrant smuggling in all its forms, and giving voice to the most affected, the survivors.
Remember, behind every fake job is a hidden machine of abuse. But with awareness, action, and community engagement, we can stop it.
Join UNODC's Trapped in Scam Crimes campaign to stop trafficking in persons for forced criminality in Southeast Asia.
To make the digital world safer for all.
To protect communities and strengthen online safety for everyone.
Together, we can stop trafficking for forced criminality and protect job seekers from scam traps.